The news about Sam Kerr's clash with a taxi driver and a racially aggravated charge is a complicated one that proves there are always two sides to every story. And more than anything, we're all human, and we shouldn't needlessly put celebrities on a pedestal. While details are still emerging about the athlete's run-in in London in 2023, opinions are divided on the Aussie, who shot to fame over the last decade as a soccer superstar. The incident came as a shock to many who saw Kerr as the golden girl, especially after the Matildas' high-profile success in the Women's World Cup. As expected, the internet has certainly had a lot to say on the topic. Comments under a video of the body cam footage ranged from, "My opinion of her has totally changed," "She doesn't deserve to represent Australia," and dismissing the police officer as a sook. But why are we so quick to judge people and situations we don't know compared to people in our own lives? In the last decade of social media especially, it seems the options when responding to drama is to support or cancel the person at the centre of it. And when it comes to sports stars, we're very quick to criticise mistakes by those that have been labelled role models. This isn't to dismiss Kerr's actions, which were undoubtedly unwise. Calling the police officer I'll let her say it.
Honestly, you guys are stupid and white.
Just yesterday, Kerr made a statement explaining that she felt terrified for her life in the taxi in question, referencing the infamous Claremont killer in Western Australia. She said, "I lived in a state where for 30 years, there was actually a serial killer roaming that was thought to be a taxi driver. And unfortunately, there are many similar cases. In 2017, police revealed a taxi driver killed Queensland woman Sharon Phillips in 1986. And a taxi driver was jailed for life in 2012 after being charged with the murder of Erica Liddy." Kerr also added that she used certain language because she felt she was being treated differently based on the colour of her skin. Again, we won't know the true story for a while, if ever, proving again that we should at least try to withhold judgment until such time as all the facts come out. And this debate certainly isn't a new one. Aussie sports stars have been getting into trouble since the beginning. In 1985, Hawthorn player Lee Matthews was charged with assault after breaking the jaw of Geelong player Neville Burns, but only given a 3-week suspension from the game. Leighton Hewitt's racist remarks towards a linesman in 2001 were criticised heavily by the tennis community, but didn't see him get penalised beyond this. It seems these things tend to follow athletes for a while, but rarely have long-term consequences. So whether figures are more likely to be an example of cancel culture in today's social media saturated world, or even whether, as some have suggested, the criticism towards Kerr is perhaps laden with sexism, and women in sport are being held to higher standards. This debate proves things are not black and white, something more important than ever in a world that judges so quickly. It's certainly possible that both Kerr and the taxi driver were both in the wrong, but this doesn't mean she should be immediately absolved of her mistake. Whether it's a question of giving celebrities the same degree of forgiveness as a regular person, or separating the art from the artist, athletes should be held accountable for their actions, but punished in a way that is suitable to their mistake. With Kerr set to take the stand this week, we'll try and withhold our judgment until more details emerge. And in the meantime, perhaps not idolise people, no matter how inspirational their sporting feats are.